Hey, everybody, welcome to Fresh Forward. We are talking about Ultra LMS 3900.104, but we are taking a closer look today on one of our favorite picks. Thank you for joining us. My name's Liam. Myself and Colleen will be your hosts today. Hello, everybody. Hi, Colleen. How are you doing?
I'm well, Liam. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you, and I am excited for this video. I was already yesterday. I was in kind of milling about the offices and was talking to some faculty. And what we're talking about today already has people excited
Hmm.
because I used two examples that we tried out for this one, and they were both like, "Wow, that's amazing!" And now I think today, spoiler alert, we were talking about what kind of scenario we could use to test this one, and I think what we came up with is gonna have, like, you could probably use this in most programs, the prompt that we're
Yes.
gonna we're gonna set up, right? So
Oh, for
you may
sure.
have already done the thinking for some folks, or some of the thinking.
Yeah, I find
Um,
we get a little pumped whenever it's this topic, and we
yeah.
love to see how it just keeps getting better and better with each release.
Mhm.
So, I mean,
Yep.
exciting today, but then I get all pumped for what's coming next month. So,
I know. I know.
mm.
It's like Christmas every month. So man, that really makes me sound sad. Christmas is because we're talking about our
Yeah,
release teachers, but that's
that,
okay.
that's
You know
true.
what?
Hey, to each his own. It's fine.
I'm going to embrace it. Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of build up. What are we talking about today? Our number one pick from the November release for 2024 is the role play option for AI. So we have the AI conversations in the previous. I'm going to move ahead. There we go, because that's a little bit the repetition on that animation is a bit much. Last release, we had the AI conversation tool, which got
Mhm.
people excited. We used that one as an example of how you can build engagement into your class and into your course in under 5 minutes to implement that. And now today we're building on that. Well, Anthology is building on it, and we're reaping the benefits. So
Mhm.
we're talking about the AI role play tool. Developer note here, remember that feature availability is subject to change according to development progress. Some features may be rescheduled for later release. Um, we say that every time just to make sure that repetition is king, I think. Okay, so let's jump in. What is this all about? Well, the role play option for AI is part of the instructional design folder for Anthology, and it means this. Now, instructors follow a stepped setup to customize the AI persona by giving it a name, an image. They define the personality traits and select the complexity of the responses, as well as select the type of conversation and define the topic, student role, and AI persona. Instructors should always preview an AI conversation before releasing the activity to students to ensure that the AI persona responds in an expected and appropriate way. Um, so your let's kind of pull that apart. That means that you are going to, as the instructor, create an AI persona or being, an entity, the chatbot, give it a name, and give it an image. You can set its personality, and you can then change that complexity. And then you tell the student, you set, this is kind of the scene. So you give the AI a role, you set the scene, and then the student role as well. And then you're basically creating a place where students can engage in a persona. It's a really simple interface. There's your step one. You say, I'm using the role play tool. So it's the exact same as the Socratic questioning, the AI conversations that we had previously. Now you have a choice between the two. Then you set those parameters. So you set what the student role and the situation, and then you set the AI persona, and then that is it. So really an easy interface. We're going to jump into our test environment and demonstrate this though. So let me pull that on screen for you. Bear with me here. Where did my test environment go? This one? Nope. Do, 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 do. I had this ready and now I can't find it.
Always the way.
Always the way. All right, then let's try it again. I'll jump into my course and this one. Okay, here we go. Demo time. All right, so to create an AI role play situation, we're going to click the plus icon wherever you're wanting to put the content, typically inside one of your learning modules. I'm just going to throw it at the top here so that we can jump straight to it. Click create. And over here in the participation and engagement, you have the discussion journal and AI conversation. This is part of the AI conversation tool. So let's click there. And then it opens up the screen to where we want it. Now, the example we've come up with is we're going to do mock interviews. And we are going to make this a role play. And the situation is that our students are interviewing for entry level position in a marketing. Okay, so that's the student's role is that they are interviewing for an entry level position in a marketing firm. I think that's probably enough to get it started. That's the scenario. That's the student's role. Oh, I guess I should say what the AI persona is, and you can see on the side here, it's given us kind of that step-by-step piece. The AI persona is to act as the interviewer. Fix my spelling there. Okay, what they're trying to achieve. Let's say the student is hoping to, I don't know, convince the interviewer that they are a good fit for the role. Perhaps that if I were wanting to get more in depth about this, I might talk about what that role would entail, and that could probably feed into the conversation. But let's start just with the bare bones here and see where it takes us. We've got the instructions done, and this is, I believe, going to show to our students because these are the student instructions. So maybe that helps inform what we could have written here. So I'm just going to read through this, make sure it fits. Students would see this. The students are interviewing for an entry-level position in a marketing firm. The AI persona is acting as the interviewer. The student is hoping to convince the interviewer that they are a good fit. Click next. And now we can go ahead and call this person. Well, we'll just leave it as Space Dog and supportive and positive and encouraging. This is a nice interviewer. We'll leave the complexity where it is at the default, see what that looks like when it produces its responses. And we're going to click Save. So there it is. We've set this up for our students. And last step before we publish this is we're going to go ahead and click Preview Chat so that we can experience it ourselves. Here we are. So the students would see this. Students are interviewing for an entry level. That's what we just wrote. And then, hi, my Space Dog. My name is Space Dog. I'm just going to say good afternoon. Oops. All right. And our response here from the interviewer. Good afternoon. It's great to see your enthusiasm for this marketing role. Can you tell me a bit about yourself and why you're interested in marketing? Yeah, it's a pretty good response right away. I'm a new grad from Georgia. And I love marketing, especially social media. See what it does with that. That's wonderful. Georgia College must have provided you with a great foundation. Heck yeah. Shout out to the marketing department. All right. What excites you the most about social media marketing and how do you see yourself contributing to our team? Ah, okay. Well, I love that. I wish I could just say it, like turn on. I just don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
That I forget where it is. There's a shortcut for it.
yeah.
I love that social media um, is part of our day-to-day lives and provides a great way to promote businesses to targeted audiences. And I'm going to do something here. We're going to see what it does. I've This is a live sort of recording here, but I'm going to omit, or I'm going to not answer that second part of the question just to see what it does. See if it follows up with it,
Mhm.
or is it going to just move on. So I love that social media is part of our day-to-day lives and proves to be a great way to promote business to targeted audiences. Okay. See what we get back. That's fantastic perspective. Social media is indeed a powerful tool for connecting with audiences. Can you share an example of a social media marketing campaign, that you
Wow.
worked on, or an idea for a campaign you'd be excited to implement? And shout out to AI being
Hmm.
flexible there. Like, did you do one? Well, I haven't, but it gives you that. Like, if I were interviewing or if I were preparing for an entry level role here, what this would be teaching me as a student is I may not have an example of a campaign that I've worked on. I'm a recent grad, but I could answer that with, I haven't worked on one, but I have a great idea for this. And that really does help you as a student. So it's
Hmm.
making me think about this. Okay, so
And it did, just to jump in, Liam, it did actually repeat the last part of that question about how do you see yourself contributing to our team by saying, hey,
you're
you know,
right.
what do you have as an idea for a campaign to implement with our team? So
Mhm.
it did in different language, go back and repeat that part of the question.
Yeah, you're right. I Let's answer it with a vague question here, and then we'll probably move on. I'd love to make a uh, campaign about gorillas
Mm.
using our product. All right, AI, what are you gonna do? That's a unique and creative idea. Using gorillas as a centerpiece could definitely catch people's attention. How do you envision this campaign playing out, and what kind of message would you like to? So you can see, like, we're really pulling this through. Um, Now, this was only one question, and maybe if I had re-engineered it, that we're going to answer sort of a question with a couple follow-ups. Um, Maybe that would be something we could define in the thing, and then move on to the new question. Yeah, but so nice sort of demonstration here, and then we have at the bottom, in what ways did the conversation advance your understanding of the topic? I think we could have edited this, but oh, we can. It's right down here. Edit that, so we could say, like, what areas of the interview process were really helpful. So let's go ahead and yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So
Yep.
then all we have to do then, as far as it being an assessment, is say if it is gradable, if there's a due date, and all of those things, and make it available for your students. So all of that then, as just like with the other tool, with the chat, the AI conversation that we talked about last month, is everything is visible to the instructor. They get to see that full chat. They also get to see that reflection, and you get to define how much everything is worth. So pretty nifty. And I think,
Pretty nifty.
right? And I think a really easy thing that you could, like, inside our video of you and I chatting of 15 minutes already, we were able to build this and test it out and kind of talk through it. So really something I think that you can quickly incorporate into your course in a whole bunch of different scenarios.
Mhm.
We've also tested this out with the AI being somebody who, there's my cat jumping in for a catio. There he
Oh,
is.
nice.
Yeah. All right. Yes. Hi, Max. We had the AI be somebody who had been exposed to noxious gases, and the student was a paramedic coming in trying to assess the situation. We also had the AI as a disappointed parent who was challenged by the no, down you go. Challenged by a decision that the coach had made. So the student was a coach, and so they were dealing with a difficult parent in that scenario. So lots of flexibility, easy to implement, and love to see where this goes for folks. So, but for today, we're going to call that a wrap. Talking about the AI conversation tool. I hope that this was enjoyable. If you found that this is helpful, or if you know that this would be great for your friends, make sure you share it. But for you, we hope that you'll also like and subscribe to our channel, help us get the word out, and help people build really engaging and supportive courses for your students. Don't forget that if you want to connect with us, you have our drop-in sessions every Tuesday and Wednesday at 1:30 and Thursday and Friday at 10:30. If you're looking to join us, that drop-in session link is in your Blackboard calendar, and we'd love to have you join us. That's it for today, folks, from Colleen and Max and I. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you have a great day.